Sophie, thank you so much for having me here with St. Tropez today. It is such a pleasure.
You're welcome, Corein. And you had your spray tan today, didn't you?
I had the spray tan, and when I tell you the glow is 100% exactly what you need for summertime.
And you're happier now, right?
Beyond. So I want to jump right into it.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are some amazing conversations that are being had online, especially when it pertains to Black and brown women. We see everybody from Jackie Anna to Cammy Crawford rocking these spray tans specifically with St. Tropez. And I kind of want to know, was this something that organically happened, or tell me the backstory on how all these amazing Black creators are jumping into St. Tropez?
Well, because we're coming through, isn't it?
Yes.
So I'm a little bit older, so I can remember tanning Sade for her world tour and Mel C, and so I've always tanned like people with dark skin. So these new generation are coming through and they're trying self-tan for the first time and then realizing, what have I been doing all my life?
Yes.
So self-tan is for everybody. It's not just for like people with like fair skin.
Yeah.
They are the ones who need it the most, but when you put it on already dark skin, it just looks amazing. Like you can get rid of tan lines, we can contour the body. It just gives you that glow, doesn't it? You know, because we all go darker in the sun. You know?
Exactly.
We all want to look like we've got that nice tan and we're nice and deep and beautiful.
Absolutely. And you talked right on target. When you think about like why melanin-rich people come to get spray tans, they want either even skin tones or, you know, they want to have that glow. But what specifically have you seen the most as the reason why Black or brown women are doing?
It's mainly for the evenness. So like usually their faces are a little bit darker than their body, like where they've been covered up all winter.
Yeah.
They want to even out their body, and also they want to camouflage certain things.
Uh-huh.
So if you've got like, we've all got it, if you've got like dimples, cellulite, things like that, a spray tan can camouflage a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
So it can really tone the body up, and it makes you feel like you've got this instant filter on your body. So it's like wearing body armor, if that makes any sense. Like you're more confident when you got your tan on.
I love that. I love that. And as we know, we're coming into a time where people are understanding that it's not just exclusive for fair skins, but what are some of the differences between getting tanned as a darker woman and more fair skinned people?
So don't get caught out thinking you got dark skin, you'll go for the darkest formula. It's all about how do you want to look. So with St. Tropez, one colour suits all, no matter how dark you are, or how fair you are. Just ask yourself, how do you want to look? Do you want to look like you've had a weekend in St. Tropez, or do you want to look like you've had 2 weeks in Jamaica? It's completely up to you. So our deepest, darkest tan, this is Supreme, this is awesome. This one is like a violet-based tan, and it's got natural melanin pigments in there. It's got olive-based pigments, and it will give you like the richest tan.
Yes.
A darker skin might not necessarily want to use it all over, but they could use it just to contour their body. But it's all about how you want to look. Like you were a lot fairer than I actually thought you were originally. Do you know what I mean? We're all different.
Absolutely.
So if you wanted to be the deepest, darkest, we could put this on you, absolutely.
Yeah.
But usually on a dark skin, we usually go a little bit lighter because you don't need as much help as a fairer skin, and then we save the darkest one for contouring. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And this is actually the one, guys, that we see the Jackianas and Cammy Crawford using. So check this one out here. We'll go into it in detail.
It's brilliant, and it lasts for 2 weeks on the skin. So it's really, really like it's actually the most highly technologically advanced tan on the market. It contains an ingredient called epsilene.
Okay.
And what epsilene does, it makes your melanocytes produce the maximum amount of melanin.
Ah.
We've all got the same amount of melanocytes, but it's how much melanin our melanocytes produce. And when your skin is making melanin at the maximum capacity, your overall health of your skin is much better. And your tan lasts longer, and you just get this glow. You're like, your skin is so much more healthier. So that is what that does.
So that was one of the things that really captivated me today when you were doing my tan. You talked about how the glow looks healthy, and I can absolutely agree with that. Talk a little bit to me about the ingredients that are in these specific products.
Okay, so this is our classic tan. So this was the world's first original mousse.
Okay.
So fundamentally, all self-tans work the same. They all contain a tanning agent called dihydroxyacetone, or DHA.
Okay.
DHA comes from sugarcane, but it's how you get it, extract it from the sugarcane will make it natural or not.
Ah.
So a lot of companies will use formaldehyde and chemicals to get the DHA out of the sugarcane. St. Tropez, ours has gone for a really clean process.
Yeah.
So what we do, we scrape, it's the bark of the sugarcane, and then we heat it up at really high temperatures. It turns into a sticky gel. And when that ingredient goes onto your skin, it has a natural chemical reaction with the protein on the skin, and then it goes darker. Similar way, if you're eating an apple, I take a bite out of my apple, leave it on the side, the apple goes brown.
Yes.
Similar way how a self-tan works.
Ah.
And it's also to do with your pH level of your skin. So So the pH balance is your protein level of the skin. If it's really high, tans can go orange.
Yes, and you see
If it's really low, it may not work. So it does play a little role in how it works. So usually with tanning brands, they make a product for a fair skin, they make a product for a dark skin.
Yeah.
Fair skins, we can go a little bit orange if our DHA level is too high. Sanctuary is different. We work differently than other brands. We put in, and this one's got quite a lot of it, we put in an ingredient called Gransol DMI.
Okay.
And what it is, it's a penetration enhancer that makes our tanning agent work harder.
Yeah.
And also what that means is you can shower it off within 1 hour. So when the Express product goes on, if you're good for 1 hour, meaning you don't go swimming, you don't go to the gym, you don't get hot and sweaty for 1 hour, nothing can ruin your tan. Because it's got the Gransol DMI in it, which is totally natural, comes from corn sugar, it speeds up the delivery of the tanning agent, meaning we don't have to put as much tanning agent in our ingredients, and you don't have to be as cautious. So Sanctuary is really foolproof, really foolproof product. And one colour suits all. It will go the colour suits your skin, your pigmentation. It will work off your natural pigmentation.
Absolutely. So can we play a second with one of these just on my hand so we can just show exactly how this product works?
All right, let's do this.
Yes.
And we'll do the Express, and then we'll do the Corein. So applicator mitt is going to keep your hands nice and clean. I'm going to do 2 bumps like that, and I'll show you. So all you have to do is cover the skin. You don't even have to get it on evenly, and this isn't going to wreck your spray tan. Don't panic. So look at that. It smells nice, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's a mood boosting, fragrance enhancing fragrance. That dries instantly, and you can see where you're applying it. If you miss a bit, you just apply it again. Now, if we're doing contouring properly, I'll show you a really good way.
This smells
A brush is really good at contouring and doing like little tricky areas. So we're going to pop the product directly onto the brush. So this one's got a much deeper guide colour. So if we wanted to do a little bit of contouring, like a line, it blends really nicely over the top. Have you seen on social media when they do tantouring?
Yes.
Have you seen how hard they do it? They do these really hard lines. So if you've got a really good brush, it doesn't have to go on as hard as that. So this brush is made for contouring, and it just blends effortlessly over the top.
Love this.
And where you really want, we can't obviously show it now, this is how we would do your bottom.
Yeah.
So you get all underneath the bottom cheeks, do the side of the bum so it all looks muscly and toned, and this, get a brush though, it makes it so much easier. So you just blend it, and that dries instantly as well.
So would you recommend this for someone that's trying to contour their abs or that V muscle area?
So always take a tan, which is a base tan.
Okay.
So take a tan, so probably take a classic tan for your overall base, and that'll give you like the glow, and then use a darker tan for your contouring. And I would highly recommend doing it with a brush.
Okay.
And then my top tip is I would take a separate self-tanner for the face. Now, why we do it differently? And also you're going to use your face products to top up certain areas.
Okay.
So if you like a lighter tan, we've got a bronzing facial mist.
Yes.
This is lovely, we sell loads of this, it's brilliant. So this is Purity Bronzing Facial Mist, and it's like a water mist. It's green mandarin water. I really love the smell of this, you smell that?
Oh my goodness.
It's
yes,
lovely,
it's very
and
light,
it feels so nice.
It smells like summer.
Yes,
literally.
we like to say it's like a trip to paradise.
Yeah.
So this is slightly lighter than the newer one I'm going to show you. So if you want to top up your hands, say you wash your hands a lot and your hands come off.
Yeah.
A really easy way, a really good hack is put moisturiser all over your hands, spread your hands white, and then we just literally mist all over your hands. But wipe your nails, that's important.
Okay.
Because nails and cuticles can stain yellow, yeah? So,
Gotcha.
so it's a really good way just to do like little touch-up areas.
Yeah.
If you want a darker tan, I would suggest go for one with a deeper guide colour instantly. So this is our new one, this is Sunlit, and it's a serum. I'm going to add 2 drops onto the brush, and I'll show you on my skin so you can see it. It just blends effortlessly, but the brush is keeping my hands clean. I can get into all my little nooks and crannies. Now, I've got bleached hair.
Gotcha.
If I get tan in my hair, it goes yellow.
Yeah.
Or like orange, and it won't wash out. It
Gotcha.
overstained it, so it makes it really easy. I can get to my hairline, everywhere, under the eyes, everywhere gets covered. And we can also contour with this.
And this is beautiful for just like if you're, on vacation and you want that nice bronze look without doing too much.
And it lasts
makeup.
for 3 days as well. So when you cleanse, you still got your contours. Now to do contouring properly on your face or tantouring, I would do a base of the water mist, so spritz your face on, and then take your Sunlit, add a few drops to your brush, and then you can do your contours that way. So we have to use 2 different strengths of self-tanners when we do contouring in one application.
Gotcha.
To make it all show up. Otherwise, putting more in one area with the same product, it just the skin just absorbs it all. It goes to one colour.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
So let's talk a little bit about aftercare with this, because I know a lot of people who are new to the self-tanning space. What steps would you recommend, especially for melanated-rich skin, that they take?
So just moisturize every day. So every day, as soon as you have a bath or shower, just put moisturizer on every day. Be gentle with your skin, pat your skin dry, don't be really harsh with it.
Okay.
And if you can, lightly exfoliate every few days. That's more for somebody who exercises a lot. So if you're like a gym bunny and you wear like a lot of tight exercise clothing, and you might notice when you wear tight clothing, it rubs a little bit.
Yeah.
If you use a light body polish every few days, it will just ensure it stays even. It's always fading evenly. But moisturizer is going to be your best friend. Yeah.
And are there any steps as soon as aftercare goes when they first put this on that you would recommend?
So with an express tan, express is the name, you can rinse it off fast.
Okay.
So if you want to customize the color, you want to make it a little bit lighter, rinse it off before 3 hours.
Okay.
A lot of people don't do that because it goes on so nicely anyway from the get-go. Like, you don't feel the need to rinse it off. But if you did want it lighter, you can rinse off before the 3 hours. But a traditional self-tan, and also the Supreme, you leave it on for 8 hours.
Okay.
Like 4 to 8 hours. A tan though, if you can leave it on overnight, a lot of people do their tanning before they go to bed.
Okay.
Your body temperature heats up, your pores open up, so it gets it into the skin, and then when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna look all glowy, and then you have your shower and you're done, basically. And that's how we get it to last the longest amount of time.
Wow.
But traditionally, about 4 to 8 hours is a traditional self-tan.
Well, Sophie, I cannot wait to show people the full glow of my tan, and I can't wait to show you more about how I'm going to use these products at home. This is absolutely incredible, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Lovely to meet you, and happy tanning and happy glowing.
Thank you. Happy tanning, guys.
Bye.